Hi friends, welcome to SGK English for a new video. Today let us learn Unity in Diversity of India. The last lesson of our syllabus, last but not the least. It is not so easy, so let us slowly understand and study the lesson. Before beginning, let me request you to subscribe if you have not, and give me a like and support me please, and enable the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, now come to the lesson, the first paragraph. India, a country of, means India is a country of many ethnic groups. Ethnic means racial. See, many races have been there. See, actually, Aryans came to India from the north, and they came from North India to South India. They mingled with the Dravidians who were staying here. Arya Dravida mixture is our ancient Indian culture. There have been many ethnic groups in India. Racial groups were there in India. It is a land of myriad, means numberless, a good lot of languages. Yes, India is a land of numberless languages. How many languages are there in India? God alone knows. Okay, Constitution of India accepts a certain number of languages. That is not the real thing, because there are many languages. People come from many parts of the world and stay here, and they speak their own language. And we slowly learn them, we assimilate them into our own. Okay, so many languages are there besides the language accepted by the Constitution of India. Yes, a good lot of languages are spoken in India. Okay, numberless languages. Actually, countries are united by a language. For example, America, they all speak one language, English. Great Britain, they all speak one language, English. But we in India, we speak a good number of languages. Okay, myriad languages, numberless, a good lot of languages. A veritable Babel of tongues. See, veritable means a real. See, Babel of tongues. Tongue means language. Babel actually means, a good number of. But here there is a reference to the Bible, which means in Bible there is a reference that once people became so proud of themselves and they constructed a big tower to reach the sky and touch the sky. They became so proud and God punished them. You see, by changing their languages. On fine day, they began talking different languages, which means they were not able to understand each other. This Babel tower is there in Bible. So, Babel of tongues means a good number of different kinds of languages. Actually, the word came from the Bible, where Babel is a big tower. People began constructing a big tower to reach the sky, challenged the God himself. So God punished them. That is the origin. But actually, Babel of tongues means a good number of languages. Yes, and numerous modes of apparel, means dressing. Different types of clothing and dressing. Okay, the dress of Kashmiri people are different from that of Kerala or Punjabi. People are differently, dressed than that of UP or Madhya Pradesh or Tamil Nadu or Karnataka. Okay, for the most part, the continental dimensions, continental. So India is a subcontinent having all the peculiarities of a continent. See, different climates. In one part of India it will be a drought, other it will be heavy rain and flood. Okay, now? Yes, all the peculiarities of a continent we have here in India. So continental dimensions of the country account for, you see, India is just like a continent. It accounts for, it explains the these variations and diversity, it is not a small country. It is not a small country. The biggest power, the biggest, most powerful country in the world, America. Do you know the population of America? Just 33 crore. Just 33 crore. So, because of the continental dimensions and diversities, these variations occur. These variations happen in India because India is just a subcontinent having all the dimensions of a continent itself. That is why, we are diverse nation with so much varieties and diversities. Besides, there are several religious, besides means in addition to, several religions in India, so many religions are there. You see, one religion is having many subdivisions. So many variety of religions we are having in India. We have in India sects and beliefs. See, one religion also will have several subdivisions, sect and many beliefs. There are people who don't believe in God at all. There are people who are fanatic towards religion. There are people who are believers just by namesake, nominal. Many kinds of people are there in India. It's our, personal thing. We have religious freedom. India is a secular state, not a theocratic state like Pakistan or any Muslim countries. Not a theocratic state where a state will have an official religion. India is a secular state where no religion is given any importance than any other. All are equal. But there are certain common links in spite of all these diversities, divisions, and in spite of all these things, there are some common links. Some links are connecting and uniting bonds. There are some connecting bond, bonds that people have sought to develop, that we have sought to develop in order to achieve the eminently desirable, to a great extent, desirable goal of unity amidst diversity. Yes, that is our desirable goal. There are many bonds which unite the people of India that will make us, able to unite ourselves and achieve that goal, unity in diversity. In spite of all the diversities, we are united into a single country, united country. Yes. So, where's that? As people have sought to develop, we the people of India, we have sought to develop in order to achieving the eminently desirable goal, the greatly, to a great extent, desirable, welcome goal of unity in the midst of unity in diversity. In spite of all the varieties and variations, we have tried to achieve that unity in diversity. That's the first paragraph. Once go through it, I hope it is clear to you. It is true that superficial observers are likely to be bewildered. Superficial, not going deep. Is it not so? Surface level, superficial. Surface level observers, those who are observing India outwardly, not going into deep, they are likely to be bewildered, surprised. They might be surprised, those who watch India from outside, not going deep into the heart of India. They may be surprised. People might be surprised by the astonishing variety of Indian life. Yes, astonishing. See, shocking, surprising. Variety of Indian life. Yes, every state is different from other states. Okay, as I have already told, Kashmiris, entirely different culture they have. You see, Punjabis, different culture they have. Is it not so? Telugu Desham, Andhra and Telangana, a different culture. Telugu culture is there. different culture. Okay, now, yes, variety. Okay, one will be surprised by the variety of Indian life. They fail to discover, but they may fail to discover one in many. That one quality will be there in many. See, the quality of being an Indian, that quality will be there whether he belongs to Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, or whatever, or Delhi, Punjab, or Kashmir. People, all the people in India will have the same quality, same character, that they are Indians. They fail to discover one in many. Some connecting bonds are there between all these people. People of India, we the people of India. The individual in the aggregate. Yes, same individual quality will be there in the group, in every group. You can find same qualities. That quality can be found in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Pachima Bengal, wherever you go. One in many. See, in a group you can find the quality of being Indian in one and each and everyone. The symbol in the composite, again same thing. See, you take a simple Indian, whether he belongs to any state, that quality will be there in all the people of India. With them the whole is lost in his parts. You see? For those who, see Indians as, in a superficial way, not going into deep, the whole is lost in parts. They may think that the whole is lost in parts. It's not like that. What is needed is the superior interpretation. So we have to get that superior interpretation, explanation. Okay, a synthesis of power of the mind. See, thesis, antithesis, synthesis means a unity. Or the power of the mind that can give rise to a vision of the whole. Yes, what is required is that a synthesis of power, the unity of power. Any system will have, any thesis will have its own antithesis in it. And thesis and antithesis will join together to form a new formula, that is synthesis, means a unity, that's all. Just understand it's a unity. Don't go more than deeper into that word. Okay now. So a synthesis of power. So you can find that, a unity of power. Power of the mind that can give rise to a vision of the whole, that can give rise to a vision, a viewpoint of the entire India into one unit. You see, it is not divided into many parts, but many parts joined together to form one single unit. It is not many parts divided into separate groups, but many groups joined together, you see, to become one single unit. See, in the Constitution of India also, India is structurally, by structure it is a federation, but in spirit it is a unitary state. In spirit I say, the first line is, Bharat or India shall be a union of states. Nowhere in the Constitution it is told India is a federation. Structure is there, but in spirit it is a unitary, single unit. Bharat or India shall be a union of states. See, many states are there, they unite together to form one single country, a union of states. The same way here it is. See, different groups are joining together to make one single unit, our Bharat Mata. Paragraph number 3. A keen penetrating insight. A keen and penetrating means going deep into. A keen, a sharp and going deep into. That kind of insight will not fail to recognize. It will not, if you have a penetrating and going deep, that insight is there, it will not fail. Means you will surely see. What will you see? To recognize, you can really recognize the fundamental unity. You can find a fundamental unity beneath the manifold variety in India. See, under the manifold variety, there is fundamental unity in India. The diversity itself, far from being a damaging cause of disunity, this diversity is not a cause for a disunity. And weakness is a fertile source of strength and wealth. This diversity is a fertile source of what? Strength and wealth. This diversity is our strength. It is our wealth also. Sri Herbert Risley has rightly observed, according to him, beneath the manifold diversity, under the manifold diversity of physical and social types. So we are diverse physically and socially. Languages, customs and religions which strike the observer in India. So an observer might see different varieties and diversities. There can still be discerned, misunderstood. There can still be seen or understood what? A certain underlying uniformity of life. So beneath that diversity there can be understood, there can be seen. What can be seen? A uniformity of life. A uniformity of life. From Himalayas to Cape Comorin. Yes, Kanyakumari, Cape Comorin. From northern end, Himalayas to southernmost end, Kanyakumari or Cape Comorin, you can find a unity. Beneath the diversity of India, beneath the diversity you can find a unity from Himalayas to Cape Comorin or Kanyakumari. From his long and first-hand experience in India, the story goes on, the lesson goes on. Vincent A. Smith says that, according to Vincent A. Smith, the civilization of India has many features. The civilization of India has many features which differentiate it from. That features differentiate our civilization from that of other regions of the world. It makes India different from the civilizations of other parts of the world. While they are, common to the whole country, in degree sufficient to justify his treatment. They are, common to the whole country. Which is sufficient to justify his treatment as a unity in the history of human, social and intellectual development. Yes. So, what is being told is that, see once again, according to him, India has many features which differentiate it from, that makes it different from other regions of the world. You see, this diversity makes India different from other parts of the world. While they are common to the whole country, this diversity is common to the whole country. In degree sufficient to justify his treatment as a unity. Yes, the same diversity can be found in all parts of India, not some parts alone. The diversity what we see in India can be found in all parts of India. That makes us unified. The diversity makes us unified, which can be found in all parts of India. Yes, his treatment as a unity. This diversity can be treated as a unity because that diversity can be found in all parts of India. Yes, unity in the history of human, social and intellectual development. See, that unity can be found in the development of human, social and intellectual development. Not so easy a lesson, please go through it. We will continue. Okay, now once read it please. Next paragraph. Even the early Indian history, the history of India, unmistakably shows without any mistake that the political consciousness of the people, see, political awareness, political belief, they all believed. Consciousness only means awareness. They really belief, faith. You see, has from the very early times, from ancient time onwards, people grasped the whole of India as a unit. Though it was ruled by many kings, many emperors, from northern side to southern side, people thought that we are all one nation. India is one nation. Though they were ruled by different kings and different types of administration, some occupied by the Britishers, some by the Portuguese, some by Dutch, and some independent rulers, British Indian provinces, many types of administration were there. But still people thought that we are all one single unit, we are Indians. The political consciousness of India, made us believe that we are all one nation in spite of different varieties, in spite of different small countries. Though we were many countries previously before independence. See, in a way, India was united only after the independence. Really. Okay now? Yes. So, grasped the whole of India as a unit. So, people grasped, means they believed the whole of India as a single unit and assimilated the entire area as a theatre of his activities. Assimilated, joined together. The entire area as a theatre of his activities beyond the boundaries of the country in which they belonged. That means India was ruled by many kings and many rulers. Though they belonged to many countries before independence, people believed that, they are all one nation. Indians are all a single unit, single nation. See, their consciousness went beyond the boundaries of their own country because they were ruled by many kings. A small state like Kerala was ruled by 3 kings. 3 countries they were in a way. So, but people believed that though they were ruled by many kings, they are all one nation. Okay. And the entire area as a theatre of his activities. So they moved from place to place, one country to another country, and they treated others as members of one country, not different countries. India is not a mere geographical expression. Geographically also we are single unit. See, it's not a geographical expression, nor is it a mere collection of separate peoples. It is not a collection of separate peoples. See, people is plural. Why peoples? Peoples means people of different nationalities. Suppose a group of people where there are Americans, Britishers, Australians, Indians and Chinese, we can say peoples. People of different nationalities. In the same way, we can say that when people assemble together, people belonging to Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra, Madhya Pradesh, etc., we can call them as peoples. Okay. So, it is not a mere collection of separate peoples, traditions and conventions. It's not a collection of different types of people. India is much more than this. It is much more than this. Much more than a collection of different types of people. The best proof lies in the fact that Indian history has quickened into life. If you study history, you can find that Indian history has quickened into life, means into one single unit. History shows that we are all one unit, a single nation. Okay. India has many races, castes, subcastes, nationalities and communities. But the heart of India is one. In spite of different caste, creed, belief, sect and all those things, the heart of India is one. We are all Indians. Bharat Mata Ki. That means we are all members of our motherland, Bharat Mata. We are all heirs. H-E-I-R, heir means success, not hair. Heir means successor. Successors to a common and rich culture. We are successors of a common and a rich culture. Asha Bharata Samskara. Yes, our predecessors, sannyasis, made tapas in forests and all. In their tapas, they got that wisdom, ancient Indian culture. That is what is called Indian culture. And we are all successors of that ancient Indian culture. Okay, our cultural heritage consists of our art and literature. Yes, our culture means it involves art and literature as they flourished centuries ago. It flourished, it was well flourished even centuries before. Our cultural heritage, you see, serves as a bond of unity. There are many uniting bonds. See, what all things unite the people of India? Number one, cultural heritage. We are all successors of Ashapara Samskara means ancient Indian culture. We are all, in spite of different states that we belong. One may be from Kerala, one may be from Tamil Nadu, one from Andhra Pradesh, one from Kashmir, from Punjab, but we are all successors of that ancient Indian culture. Ashapara Samskara. Okay, bond of unity between people of different faiths and creeds. In spite of their faith, there may be Christians, Hindus, Muslims, Parsis and many other religions, but they all inherit that culture, Indian culture. Yes, people of different faith and creed. Creed means again belief. Okay, people believe in many religions, many castes, etc. In spite of diversities in their belief and faith, they are all successors of one single culture, ancient Indian culture. There are many unifying facts which unite the people of India. In spite of the diversities, there are many unifying factors which unite the people of India and make us one single unit. People of India are one. We are all one nation. The streams of different cultures have flowed into our subcontinent. Different cultures have flowed. Flowed. Water flows. Fly, flew, flowed. Is it not so? Yes, don't mistake flow, fly or flew. Okay, not like that. Flow, flowed. Water flows. See, it flowed. Okay, na? Fly, flew, flowed. Don't mistake. I mean, between the two. Okay, the streams of different cultures have flowed into our subcontinent. Many cultures came to India. Mughals came, and before them many other people came. They came and conquered India, and they ruled here. They got assimilated into Indian culture. They became part of India. And many streams of many cultures came. See, from the north to India, and they assimilated into Indian culture. Flowed into the subcontinent to make us what we are and what we will be. Yes. See, they made us what we are today. So we are successors of many cultures, a combination of all those cultures that flowed from from the north to south, and we have assimilated them all, and that is what we are. Our heritage. See, actually, what we were, what we are today. What we were plus what we are will be what we are going to be, what we will be tomorrow. Simply means yesterday plus today is equal to tomorrow. What we were before, our ancient Indian culture, that is what we are today. And what we were yesterday and what we are today will be what we are going to become tomorrow. Yesterday plus today is equal to tomorrow. Okay. So, there were Dravidians in India before the coming of Aryans. I told in the beginning, Dravidians were there in India before the coming of Aryans. And Hinduism is a blend of the cultures of north and the south. Hinduism does not mean a religion. It means the culture of Hindustan. It includes all the religions. Hindustan. See, Bharat, that is what? Not about a Hindu religion. So Hinduism is Hindustan, not religion at all. Don't misunderstand. So Hindustan or Hinduism is a blend of, is a unity of, is a mixture of the north and the south. Northern culture, Aryan, southern culture, Dravidian. A mixture of, all these cultures together. India has 150 dialects. See, before a language develops into a systematic method, it is called a dialect. Okay, now people speak many languages. There are languages which does not have even an alphabet also. When it is developed into a systematic method, a systematic rules and regulations and language is called a language. Until then it is a dialect. So in India we have 150 dialects and 22 recognized regional languages. But Hindi, like English, has come to stay as a lingua franca, means linking force. Okay, now a link language of our nations. So of our nation. So though we have a good number of languages spoken in India, Hindi acts as a link language. Actually, English, though it is spoken in all parts of India, it is only an alternative language. Hindi is our Rashtra Bhasha. On all official transactions and dealings, etc., we should talk Hindi. We are supposed. That is what we are expected to. But those who cannot speak Hindi, surely they can speak English as a alternate language. English is not our official language. Hindi is not. Sorry, English is not our official language. Hindi is our Rashtra Bhasha. Tribhasha is our method. Rashtra Bhasha Hindi, alternate language English, and local language. Okay, na Madru Bhasha. Three Bhasha. You see, 3 language formula. In education also we follow the 3 language formula of Rashtra Bhasha, then Madru Bhasha, and alternate language, that is English. Okay. So, verse once again, see the line once again. India has 150 dialects and 22 recognized regional languages, but Hindi, like English, there can be a question, the importance of Hindi, our Rashtra Bhasha, has come to stay as a lingua franca, that means language of our nations, linking the people of India. Hindi unites the people of India. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, yes, Kashmir to Cape Comorin, Kanyakumari, and from Mumbai to Nagaland, Hindi is now understood as and is recognized as the national language of India. From north to south, east to west, from all parts of India, Hindi is now recognized as the national language of India. Yes, our Rashtra Bhasha, it is in Hindi, and it is of much importance, in the history of India. Yes, we cannot complete the entire lesson in one video, it will be too long. So let us meet in the lesson part 2. Okay, Unity in Diversity part 2. Once again, read the lesson. If there is a doubt, make your comments. I will really answer them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.